Hey everybody, happy Tuesday! We haven't done a video in a couple of days. The last thing that we put up was some stuff that we shot on Saturday at Universal. I figured I'd get a quick update to you guys. We didn't really do much on Sunday. I think Saturday, if you watched the video, you saw we had very little sleep, or I had very little sleep. And as a result, Sunday I pretty much slept a large chunk of the day, more than I have slept in months, and it felt great. But it didn't really make a good video. I don't think you guys want to see a video of me sleeping. And then yesterday, we did like school stuff and things for Jess and things that we don't film. Although at night, after the school stuff, we did shoot this clip. Heading into Target. Will they have Star Wars stuff from Last Jedi? Will they have Halloween stuff? Well, I have no idea. Look at all of this Star Wars underwear. First Order, Gold Falcons. Over here, First Order, Darth Vader. Just throw it on the floor, it looks like that. Well, this is crazy. What is this? More on the floor. Is this like a Tusken Raider? Oh, it's the Mummy. Hello! And Chewbacca.
For the hairy man.
Got a hairy midsection. And there's a new R2 shirt. The thing that kills me about Orlando area stores is that they carry Miami Dolphins shirts. They're like 3.5 hours away from here. Buccaneers are like 90 minutes. Come on. By the way, this is a brand new toy for Rey, Forces of Destiny, and her lightsaber. What color is that? Uh-huh. She's rocking the purple Balance to the Force lightsaber. Nothing new at Target really, although we ended up walking out spending 70 bucks on other stuff. But no leaked Star Wars stuff before Force Friday, on which we will be doing a Force Friday video coming up at the end of this week. And no Halloween stuff yet. The kids stuff for school is still in mass in the store, so I'm gonna check out Walmart. It's an after 9 visit to Walmart. I hope we make it out alive. We still have all school stuff at Walmart, except for one section of candy. The only things that we can find that break curfew here for sale at Walmart is this Millennium Falcon's Hot Wheels playset, and then these Hot Wheels monster truck cars that are kind of ridiculous. Yay! We've got the Stormtrooper and an X-Wing pilot, Luke Skywalker. Well, at least at this Walmart we saw a couple things that were out before embargo. I know there's reports all over the place of stuff being sold ahead of time, or, you know, if you go to Walmart and you try to buy the figures that they have out on the shelves, you can't buy them because it pops up that they need to be sold after this coming Friday, or this Thursday night at midnight. However, people beat the system by kind of bringing other figures to the scan out register, self-scan, and scan the other figure and put those in the bag. So security checks, it just says Star Wars figure assorted or whatever. But in any event, we didn't see the figures. Paul found a bunch of them the other day. You can check out his channel. We'll put a link to that video up above. And as we've mentioned before, we will be at Force Friday coming this Friday. I think we're gonna try to do Disney Springs to see what stuff they have there, as Mary just devours some granola. You know, we've kind of had a bit of a strikeout the last couple of years at like Target and Toys R Us, etc. So we'll see. I'm not looking to particularly buy anything. I just want to be able to see what's out there and share the experience a little bit. And fast forward to today. Just wanted to talk to you guys for a couple minutes, give you a couple updates of where we're going to be and where we're at and what to expect from the channel over the next couple of weeks. But first things first, I want to talk about folks in Houston. What an incredible tragedy so far with the storm and the flood accumulation. Please know that we have friends in Houston. We have friends in Texas. Houston is one of my favorite cities that I like to visit for work, and I'm really, my heart goes out to folks to seeing all of the flooding and the devastation from the storm that's ongoing. If folks are interested at all, and you haven't seen what you can do to help, you can certainly donate to causes to try to get resources out to folks in Texas to help. You can donate to the Red Cross. There's a way to be able to just text a number and you can have $10 instantly donated from your phone bill over to the folks at the Red Cross. J.J. Watt from the Texans has a charity going as well, where he kicked it off by donating a sizable amount of money on his own. And as of the time that we're filming this, I think the charity had raised over like $2 million. And we'll put a link to the Red Cross and to J.J. Watt's charities, or the way you can donate, down below. But just know, thoughts and prayers are certainly with everybody in Houston. And like I said, we have family there, we have friends there, we have part of the Chief Seat Nation there, and you know, continue to send thoughts and prayers out to everybody over there. Likewise, the news with the missile launching from North Korea over Japan, I just can't believe where the world is at these days. And without getting too politic heavy, I'd rather just focus on the humanity portion of this. It's beyond me to think that there's so much hatred out there in the world that we're looking to, you know, basically destroy ourselves and each other, especially when, you know, you see folks in Houston and Texas struggling to stay alive and to get ahead from a natural disaster. It is beyond me. And the folks in Japan that had, you know, probably the scare of a lifetime with the missile being launched over, know that you guys are also in thoughts and prayers. We have viewers that I know that check in from Japan on a regular basis, and we know that there's fellow YouTubers out in Japan as well, like You Can Do It. You know, it's the situation is messed up, and you know, I think we have the opportunity as humankind and this generation and the generation coming up to do things about situations like this, and not look to wipe out everyone in the pathway of trying to show who has, you know, bigger guns and better weapons. There's got to be a better way. So, end of soapbox portion of things for me. There's a few things that we have going on this month, so I know that we've been spotty sometimes with videos. Work is kind of ramped up this time of year, but outside of that, there's a lot of fun stuff happening. And to give you guys a little insight as to what's going on, this weekend is Force Friday, which is, you know, has kind of become this annual event on the midnight of like Thursday into Friday of this week, where the new Star Wars collectibles and toys and things come out. And they did this for the Force Awakens. Then last year they did it for Rogue One, although it wasn't called Force Friday, they just called it something else. And we're back to Force Friday Part 2. This is for The Last Jedi, so we should see a lot of stuff come out, and probably, you know, a little more speculation into what the movie is going to be all about, etc. So we'll be out and about doing Force Friday coverage this week. And then 1 week from Friday, on the 7th, we'll be taking a pretty awesome 9.5-hour road trip, and just myself, but meeting Paul from IOM Geek, Ideology of Madness, in North Carolina, at a defunct theme park, the Land of Oz. And for those that don't know, the Land of Oz was a Wizard of Oz theme park that existed, I believe, from like 1970 through 1980 or 84. And we'll get all of the facts together. But it's no longer around, but it's not abandoned, although folks break into it and go to visit it while it's abandoned. But they do allow visitors It was just one weekend for the year, and now I think it's like 2 weekends of the year, but this is kind of like their fall Oz event where kind of recreate going down the Yellow Brick Road and stuff like that. And that's what we're going to do. I am a big Wizard of Oz fan, and I think it's going to be really cool to see what's left of something from the 70s, basically. And it, you know, from what I can tell, it's very much like not touched or kept up. So very excited to do that. And the following week after that, we start Halloween Horror Nights. So the Halloween Horror Nights coverage will be pretty big on the channel. We anticipate going to the park the Friday and the Saturday of opening weekend. If you're looking for us at the park, you know, we'll be around. You could say, you know, we're happy to say hello to folks and chat up a little bit. We plan on getting express passes. I know folks keep asking, what do you plan on doing? We don't even have tickets yet for Halloween Horror Nights, but we plan on getting probably Frequent Fear Plus, so it's every day, with the exception of Saturdays, plus express. And that's what we plan on doing. And then the following week after that, which I think we're getting into like the 22nd and 23rd, I believe that we're going to be at Screamageddon on one day and Howl-O-Scream the following day. So we've got a lot of haunted goodness coming your way. Folks are tuning to the channel, and I know that we bring a lot of people in through the Halloween Horror Nights videos that we do. There'll be a lot of good haunt material and scary material coming up, as well as getting back to the other parks on a regular basis as well. So those are kind of the big things or milestones that we're going to be hitting over the next few weeks. I'm sure there'll be other things that are happening as well, but just wanted to give you guys a little foreshadow of what's going on. Check in with you because we haven't put up something in a couple of days. And we'll certainly be posting again very shortly, because I know Halloween Horror Nights announced their Blumhouse, their house, the horrors of Blumhouse house today, which is what we had alluded to when we did our park tour about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. And I anticipate that tomorrow, by the time you're probably watching this today, they'll be announcing their original IPs. So it may be a For Hauntsmen type of night tomorrow night recording, but we did go out to Animal Kingdom tonight and recorded something, so folks that are here for Disney stuff, you get a Disney video tomorrow. And that's it. That's all we have to say for you guys. So hopefully this was short and sweet enough. Sorry, not very much more detailed, but more stuff coming. So thank you very much for continuing to come along on this journey with us. And thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.
Subscribe to the Chipsets. I think I got it.
All right.
I got lines.